the simple things in life. Either it does or doesn't feel right. It's the simple things in life. Come on, baby, let's ride.
Happy Saturday. I am back and finally got my replacement phone. Even though I've been on the phone since yesterday when I got it in the mail with Apple, because for some reason 1 minute the volume works when, like, for the ringtone and text messages, and then the next minute it doesn't. Currently it's working. I don't know, but I have an appointment. They can't do it until Friday, but it's at Best Buy. So I told the lady if it continues before Friday, I would just walk in, because that's bull crap. I literally spent like 30 minutes on the phone, had to reset everything, like to factory reset. So that means I had to redo the stuff that my cloud had as far as apps and different stuff. So it's been kind of aggravating. But to all of my new subscribers, I'm Cheryl, aka SmilesBehindLupus. Welcome to the channel, and I appreciate you guys for coming over and subscribing and watching the video. And to all of my old subscribers, hello, I've missed you guys. So it's a struggle in the face this morning. My skin has not been really good. I've had a lot with my butterfly rash. My eyes, I don't know if you can tell, but they've been like, I don't know, glassy, red, dry, and I think that's part of my Sjogren's, which I'm about to do an educational video on that for you guys that don't know what that is. So currently heading to take Easter to her hair appointment. Say good morning. Hence why her hair is looking like that. We were struggling. Like, my husband for some reason thought her appointment was at 1, and I was like, no, her appointment is at 10. So he is going to be going to a couple of the athletes' football game, because they've been calling Coach Mike, are you gonna come watch us play? So he's gonna do that this morning, because neither one of us have gotten to attend any of the kids' games, whether it's soccer or football at this point. Off season starts back for track on the 6th of October. So I posted last night, which I will try to insert the video. Our 8-year-old that's the fastest in the world in the 100 meter for 2018, he got the amazing opportunity to be on Good Morning America Day. That's the new Good Morning America segment that Michael Strahan and Sarah Hines co-host. But when I tell you, this interview was amazing, and then the producer, when they were calling my husband to get everything arranged to fly him and his parents out, Justin Gatlin's parents live in our subdivision, and we've been in our subdivision almost 3 years now and didn't know they lived there. We talk to them often regarding track and stuff, but one day my husband was driving, and it was like some cars trying to get past, and the guy was walking, and he looked and he stopped and he was like, Mr. Gatlin. So we live in the same neighborhood. Did not know that. So it's crazy. But the subdivision isn't like small that you just kind of know, you know, like it's 10 houses or something. So you don't know that, you know, unless you get to know your neighbors. So, back with my glasses, I need to get them. I will be getting them adjusted. I have an eye doctor's appointment next week. It's helped with my vision tremendously, but I'm still trying to figure out like what happened for my vision to really get so bad all of a sudden, because it really wasn't that bad prior. I'm trying to hold this, and my arm is hurting, guys. So But this morning, after I drop Easter off, I have to go mail off my SmilesBehindLupus autoimmune smile box recipients box. I did not get to do August due to the fact of me being in the hospital twice. I just did not have the strength to get it done. So I'm mailing that off today. I was gonna do it yesterday, but it was raining and I felt so bad yesterday, and I was out, but I just did not have the strength to get it done. And I should relay it, because I don't even know what I'm saying. That's how early and tired I am. So I took the box, because we have like a, like the contracted post offices that aren't the actual post office. They're like an affiliate. So I took it because it was like right down the street from our house. And I get in there, give her the box, and I pull out my card. She was like $14. I pull out my debit card. She's like, we don't take debit cards. How can you be an affiliate of the post office when people are coming in here all times of the day to mail things off and ship things, but you don't take debit cards? What kind of business is this? Sounds like something, somebody trying to report some cash or something. So I said, okay. My husband was like, because my game plan was drop that off. I was gonna go see my cousin, the one that had the stroke. She's in a new rehab facility. So my husband was like, oh, well, the closest to where your direction you're at is to go to the UPS store. And so I said, okay. Get to the UPS store. Why this girl? They get you. That's one thing. If you go to the UPS store and they ask what's inside of a small box, she said, and I told her what it was, and then she's just like, oh, it's gonna be $21. $21? I said, how is it you guys are an affiliate as well, and the other people want to charge me $14, and you want to charge me $21? Oh, the devil is a lie. I said, no, man, you can get my box back. I'll go to the post office tomorrow. I was 38 hot. I said, that is ridiculous that you can charge and tax that much. I knew affiliates have a tax, but not like that. And I told her, I said, are you sure this is the cheapest? And she said, well, if it was just books, we have a cheaper rate that's like a flat rate for books. And I said, okay, lesson learned. Everything from now on, if I have to go there, is gonna be a book. You feel me? So if you would like to be a recipient, or you want to nominate someone to be a recipient, just I'll leave my email in the description box, and I will try to remember to put it across the screen. You could always just email me the name, the condition, and a little brief history. Like one little paragraph of like what you're going through or what the person's going through. So I would have it. Or you could always DM me in Instagram, and I'll put that in the description box and across the screen. Just pray for me, because I'm just really I don't feel good. I've been doing a lot more this week. I've been doing like some zone cleaning because things just needed to have gotten done, like the floors and stuff like that. But when I tell you, like, me just doing the foyer, and we don't have no long foyer. I mean, it's an area, but like my sats drop, and I just, after just literally doing the foyer, I vacuum sweep it, and I use the steam mop. So it's not like I'm trying to, so when I tell you, like, I would be so out of breath, and I just told my husband, like, hey, I gotta lay down. And by the time I know it, like, I lay down and I'm like out for like 4 hours, and I just don't have any energy whatsoever, and I just gotta get something done. Thank God the rheumatologist called me yesterday, so I do have an appointment to see the new rheumatologist on October 17th is that appointment. And I'm just so thankful that she accepted me, and I'm just praying for a good relationship, good staff, that we can get this lupus under control, because my urine showed I had some ketones, and I've been dealing with that, and some blood in my urine. So I'm trying to like flush as much as I can to drink, which is hard because I can't really consume a whole lot of fluids. So I'm like at a point where I don't know what to do. I saw the GI doctor Tuesday, and I went originally for the difficulty swallowing, but since I had to end up going to the ER for the diverticulitis, he wants to do the endoscopy, which goes down your throat, and he wants to do the colonoscopy, which I've had 2 colonoscopies, 2 or 3. And I didn't really want to do a colonoscopy, but I'm still having bleeding and I'm still having diarrhea symptoms, as far as like as soon as I eat, normally I'm like running to the bathroom. So he's concerned about that. But he had to wait 6 to 8 weeks after I was at the hospital and was on antibiotics before he did the colonoscopy. So it's going to be like October 25th. Parts of me wants to move that to like November. Because when I was counting, I think that puts me right at like 6.5 weeks. So yeah, not looking forward to the prep. They have it's different where you don't have to drink as much stuff, because when I was doing prep, you had to drink the bottle of stuff that they wanted you to go lightly type crap, and then they wanted you to take the magnesium sulfate, and it was just so hard because it was so hard to clean out. And he was like, no, this is better, and we don't want you to get dehydrated because of your lupus. And he was saying that a lot of times with lupus and being on CellCept, which I knew about the lupus part but not the CellCept part, that it can cause your difficulty swallowing. And he said that if they get in there and they see it, that they will stretch my esophagus. And I'm like, well dog, that's a lot. You take these medications in hopes to get one relief, and you get all these other ailments that go along with it, which is just ridiculous. Because literally to the point, like, I get strangled at least 3 to 4 times a week trying to just drink water, swallow a pill. I used to go like take 3 pills at one time, and now 1 pill about chokes me, and I have to like rub my neck just to get it to go down. Y'all, so if you're having difficulty swallowing, I'm about to be real pissed off right now. She's just now texting me saying, can we come at 11:30 or 2:30, because she didn't hear back from us. What the heck? Y'all, hold on. Alright guys, so when I tell you I'm like so aggravated right now, as soon as I was pulling in, when I was talking to you guys, get a text from the hairdresser. I'm pulling in, it's 9:56. Anyways, sorry, the appointment was at 10, so I'm pulling in, get a text message saying, oh, I realized I did not text you guys for her Easter's hair appointment. Can you come at 11:30 or 2? I'm thinking to myself, okay. So I text her, I was like, well, you already gave us an appointment for 10 o'clock. So at this point, I'm aggravated. I done already left the parking lot, because I was like, well, fine, I'll just see if I can go find some errands to run. Because like, I'm aggravated. I already don't feel good, and I'm having to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then as soon as I pull off, she reads the text message. That's the good thing about iPhone. You can see when someone opens that doggone message. She read the text message. At this point, I have pulled off, went down the street, which is about almost 5 to 10 minutes away, to the post office, and she said, okay, well, 10 will work. Are you serious? It's like 10:15 at this point. Like, what? I didn't even respond. And my husband was like, well, just go take her and I'll pick her up. So I had called my cousin who does hair, who did my twists and stuff. She's in Alabama, but I was willing to drive to Alabama to know that she could get in and get out. And my cousin could do it, which is cheaper, but my husband was like, I guess he doesn't, because he's the one that normally has to take her. And I get it, but I'm like aggravated, because I just feel like, just because you get a second job, if you can't balance the two, then you need to give up one, or let us know that we need to go find somebody else. Like, I'm so over it. So my thing is, when I get back here, it's going to be 10:40. I'm not trying to be here for no 2 freaking hours before you get her. Like, I can't deal with that. And that is not fair to her, that we have to sit somewhere all freaking day long because you can't get your life together. My eyes are like so irritated and dry right now. Like, I'm just over it. And so now I'm gonna be stuck up here. Like, we should have been done by 11:30 at the latest. but that's not gonna happen. The life with chronic illness. I think even if I didn't have a chronic illness, this would still be aggravating. I just don't have the physical strength. Like, I'm already having to deal with her wheelchair to get it out on my own. My shoulder is way messed up. My back has been horrible. My inflammation markers are elevated. I just don't need this extra stress, but I'm trying to help my husband out, and it's just so overwhelming because she was at her MLM's house and she was supposed to stay till Sunday, and I think she was gonna take her, like drop her off or do something, but no, she was only over there for less than 24 hours. So it's never a break, never. So we just got done. It is 1 o'clock, y'all. I got back there, it was like 10:40. So needless to say, I'm not very happy. Kind of aggravated. I'm very, very tired. So I'm gonna go grab us something to eat and head home. And I really wanted to go see my cousin today, and if things would have went as planned, then I would have maybe had the strength to do that. But you know, with chronic illness, you get tired so easily. Like, and I don't know if anyone else takes CellStep, let me know below. Is when you take it, within the hour of you taking it, do you get like so tired that you can barely keep your eyes open? Because that's my case. Like, my face is like, my eye, I don't know what is going on with my eyes, but I just really like feel like my body is shutting down, and I don't feel like the CellStep is sufficient enough. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Say good morning. This is a different one. It's a different one.
It's still Happy Sunday?
It's still Happy Sunday. It's the blessed Sunday.
Good morning, y'all.
We are headed to church. We late, but we going.
Y'all know why we late. Y'all already know why.
Because your alarm went off at 9 o'clock, and I don't even remember my alarm going off.
Y'all see how that works? I ain't say nothing. I just say y'all know why we late.
He's implying me. He is implying me, y'all. I know. So I'm just glad we're making it. We're only like 7 minutes late. So we're right down the street from the church. So super exciting news. Shawa Wynn got her call for her double lung transplant. She found a match, and her surgery was yesterday. So we're just praying that everything is well, and I can go ahead and let you guys know, because in the earlier part of the video I was shipping the box off. The box was going to her, and it's just amazing how God works. I had just sent it, and I emailed her to say, hey, here's the tracking number, and she didn't respond. And I thought that was strange because she's normally pretty quick on responding to her emails. And then I saw the post on her video on YouTube, so I'll leave the link below. Make sure you go check that out. And guys, if you have any kind of funds, I don't care if it's $1, $2, she will need a lot of funds on her GoFundMe, because she has to be there for she has to be there for 3 months, and that is super expensive. So hopefully she'll have an Airbnb or something that she can rent. But guys, that's a lot of money. I know personally, if something happened right now, that's not a fun that I don't think, you know what I'm saying, no one prepares for. And it doesn't matter how much you raise, you'll still need extended money, because she'll have to make several trips back and forth to Gainesville from where she lives, which is down South Florida. So I'll leave her GoFundMe as well. So please, guys, just, you know, take the time, make a donation, and God bless. I'll come back after church.